reasons why I love you and none of them rhyme. 9 times 9, 81. Bonnie and Clyde. We got high and sat by the Wellington sign. I had one hell of a time. It's rock and roll till I...
Welcome to the Green Tea, Freedom and Truth channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back for the Sunday, the 20th of December 2020 edition of the video log. A big thank you and much appreciation for everyone who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the Green Tea team. And wishing everyone a blessed and peaceful Christmas. May the peace of Christ be with all beings this blessed Christmas time. Today we're going to be having a look back at our year 2020 in review series, and we're looking today at controlling the narrative, the media propaganda machine in 2020. And it has been clear to see by the internet censorship, the fact checking, anything that goes against the V word is scary. The government knows what's best. The pandemic, follow the rules narrative. Any doctor who speaks up, any nurse that speaks up, it gets hidden away in the internet. It gets removed. We see figures like David Icke be removed off YouTube. The Dollar Vigilante has been removed off YouTube. Jeff Berwick, the Dollar Vigilante, and other people. Hard-hitting, factual-based evidence is removed. And this is the controlling of the narrative, the pushing a narrative, and anyone who goes against that. And the Green Tea team falls into that, which is anyone who has a question about the accuracy of the PCR test. If the founder, the inventor of the PCR test said this is not a good diagnostic tool for infectious diseases, why is it being used? Anyone who questions the legitimacy or authority governments have to lock us like prisoners in our homes. Shout out to Sydney. Sydney is just going into a level 4, 250,000 people into a level 4 lockdown. This is almost a year since, it's been a year since the V word 19 came out of China, Wuhan, China. So are they now saying and expecting us to believe that at any time a case demic appears, the government can clamp down and encroach upon our human rights as free sovereign beings? Are they conditioning us and getting us used to this control tactic that any time, in a year, in 2 years, when for the love of God is it going to stop? And I would say that it's going to stop when people wake up and do not acquiesce and stand up for themselves and go about their lawful business. And I realized that quite clearly when I did my video, V word 19 plus climate change equals global communism. And I played a short clip in that.
But the new greener routine forced on many people during the pandemic of travelling and buying less has been a chance to see what a more climate-friendly lifestyle could look like. In fact, in a recent survey, only 9% of Britons said they wanted life to return to normal once the outbreak was over. Only 9% of Britons said they wanted life to return to normal once the outbreak was over.
And saying that 91% of people co-sign with everything that's going on, and only 9% of Britons want things to return to normal. It's a tactic, a controlling of the narrative called ideological subversion. The media is using this ideological subversion tactic as being used on us, it paints the picture that the majority of people agree with everything the government's doing. They're buying everything that's happening in the media. And there's such a small percentage of people, 9%. This is a tactic. This is a demoralization tactic, a divide and rule tactic. Oh, really? There's only 9% of people think that these have been overreaches of the government. 91% of the population think that the media has given a balanced and fair account of the COVID-19 pandemic and the climate. No, this is not true. There is many more silent people. Just like in the 2016 election, Trump has no chance. He's going to lose by a landslide. Blah de blah. Then people vote, and there's so many more people. There is a huge percentage of people, silent people, a silent majority of people who disagree with what the government's doing, who have many questions about the legitimacy of the test, the logging of statistics, the media coverage, the government overreach, all of these things, and they are silent. And the media paints it as if there is such a small percentage of these people. Therefore, these people, I'm one of them, can think that we are alone. Then they are more easily to manipulate and control as they feel isolated and demoralized. And that's why it's important that we connect with each other, we speak up, we are united, even if we have small differences in what we think. We can, it doesn't matter what points we are questioning. If we are questioning and want to see both sides, it's really people wanting to see an open dialogue of both sides of the situation. And we know we are getting fed this unbalanced, control the narrative line from the media, and we do not trust it because we have common sense, intellect, reason and intuition. Our intuition tells us that there is something not right here. The way it behaves in one country and another country. It was Italy was the first country. It's all, and then we find out later that most of those cases in Italy were not COVID-19 fatalities. They were old age fatalities. It's debunked. So they keep rolling this stuff out that gets debunked. And then they expect us just to believe that there's cases here or old people passing here, that we should be questioning more. We should be standing up for ourselves more. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have courage. Speak your truth. Support each other. Have faith and have fun. Peace out.